Hi Geminis, welcome to your reading for the month of December. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Denise, and let's just get straight into it. If you guys are new here, also, I do like to meditate before I start pulling out the cards and see what kind of messages that we get. If you're new to tarot, or if you're just stumbling across my channel, the way that I believe tarot works and just the energies in general, there's so much fluidity. There's so many people on the channel that are on YouTube, so there's going to be a lot of mixed energy. So if there's something that doesn't resonate with you for some reason, just remember it could be something that resonates later on. Also, when I'm pulling these cards, it's usually the energy of the person that you are inquiring about, how they're feeling about you and the situation. Yes, other things may pop up as well, but don't, how do I say this? Like, there's no rules when it comes to energy. Like, I may be talking about a specific person, but it could be your energy. You could be listening to it and be like, damn, no, I feel like that. Then it's you. You know, you only know what's for you and what's for the other person, or how the other person is feeling. Or maybe you don't know and you're finding out how they're feeling if it's not pertaining to you exactly. But the overall energy, Geminis, for you guys, I kind of get mixed feelings. I don't know if this is you guys feeling this way. There's two different energies. So there's definitely an energy of someone coming around, and I feel like this is the other person, the other party, that they are in this place where they want to, I hear, be a better man or be a better woman for you. It's like there's something that they see about you that makes them get to that place, Spirit is saying. It's like, it's almost like being around you and your energy just moves them in a way to just be a better person. And not only for you, but for themselves as well, I see. I just heard someone maybe going back to school. Maybe they're learning a new trade. Maybe they're doing something. It's all in like bettering themselves. And this is all because of you guys. Okay, no pressure. Not that you guys should feel pressure from or anything like that. It's just more of like a, I hear like a breath of fresh air. Like, this person just makes me want to be, a better person. I feel passionate again. I feel this, I feel that. And like, and they want to include you in these things. But I'm also feeling this energy, and I don't know if this is you guys feeling this, or they might have been struggling with this at some point, where they feel like it's almost, I feel like it's you guys though, but only you guys know. It's like this feeling of feeling a little frustrated because you guys can be a little bit too real for some people. A little bit blunt, Spirit is saying, like, and not in a negative way, but it's almost like I heard repercussions. It's like you guys get I don't even know how to say that word the first time. I don't even know how to say that word. Repercussions. Okay. It's like you guys get these repercussions or these consequences from being yourselves, for being honest, for being just straight out like, yo, it is what it is. And honestly, a lot of people, and I hear this a lot about Geminis, can be a little cutthroat like that. And it's not that you guys come from a bad place, and it's nothing negative. It's just you guys are authentic. And it's almost like this energy of like, I'm tired of being misconstrued, I heard, of being misunderstood. People taking things that I say and it be not like, that's not what I'm trying to say exactly, but people just taking things the wrong way, okay? That's just the energy that I'm getting for some of you. But Spirit is also advising, like, never stop being yourselves. I feel like whenever people are extremely blunt, I mean, I'm a Sagittarius. I can be a little bit too blunt for my own good as well. And yeah, I may hurt a couple people's feelings. But yeah, at the end of the day, the way that I look at it is like, if people are meant to be in your lives, they're not going to take those things also seriously. And then, of course, if we're all adults here and we can communicate, if I offended someone or something, I would want to know, and we can talk it through, right? So it's just all about the way that you guys control how you react to things and others as well, and knowing like you can't control others. So it's like, it is what it is. and that's just the energy overall that I get of you guys, Gemini. So let's pull some cards out for you for love for the month of December, Geminis. What are you feeling? Ooh, okay, you guys just flew out. All right, we're getting the moon. We have the 6 of Swords. Interesting. Very interesting. Temperance. Are you guys dealing with someone who used to be a player? Or someone who, like, has finally decided to change their ways because of you? That's probably why I was feeling that energy from before. But there's definitely, you know, with the moon and the swords card, this, like, it's almost like a letting go of something and seeing things for what they truly are is going to allow this person to move in that energy of, like, being better, doing better, balancing out themselves, balancing out their lives. If they do have drug addictions or drinking issues, that could be another thing too that they're starting to let go of. Or maybe the moment that they start changing in that way, that's when all these good things start coming. Because if you think about it, and I don't knock, you know, drinking or smoking and all of that stuff. For me, it's when it becomes an excessive thing, or when it becomes something that it's like you become so dependent on it that you can't function, that's an issue. Drinking, although it's fun, realistically, it brings down, you know, it brings down your energy vibrationally. It really does. And it can cause things around you, you know, to start kind of like falling apart, because if you're continually in this like negative mindset, in this vibration, you are a magnet. So you're just going to magnetize it and make it even bigger than what it already is with the drinking. So if it is that they're having issues like that, I see them letting go of it. I see them, yeah, there's a lot of like, and I feel like I was going to say they've had patience. No, Spirit is saying that you guys have had a lot of patience with this individual. And you guys have been kind of like waiting around to see like, yo, are they going to fucking change or not? Like, I'm not deep for this shit. Like, I'm not going to sit around here and wait for them to like get their shit together. And I think that's going to cause them to be like, damn, I need to step in. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Okay. So that's them definitely like getting their shit together and knowing like, listen, I got to get my shit together, because Gemini is not playing. Gemini is going to tear me I'm sorry to say, tear me a new asshole if I don't get my shit together. But I do see something new coming out of this. And it's like, I feel like the moment they do this, it's like something just clicks within them, and energetically something is going to completely shift. They are looking at things in a new way. I just feel this new shift of energy coming in. And I don't know if it's just like because of the end of the year, you know, people are getting into the whole like, you know, what's my New Year resolution? Like, what am I going to do to be better? Like, how can my 2025 be better than it was last year? What can I do? Right? Getting into that new energy, taking responsibility, taking action, responsibilities for any type of, like, any mistakes, any fuck ups. I just feel this person's just kind of like opening their eyes to see and knowing and recognizing that it takes a lot of hard work to get to where they want to be. And for Geminis, for you guys, it's like, well, that's what it's going to take for you to be with me, because I'm not going to be here waiting. Like, I'm not going to continuously wait for you. But I feel like they're coming in kind of like the Spirit saying, like, the nick of time. Yeah, and you have the 10 of Pentacles here. So, like, I see everything working out the way it's supposed to. Let me see. Why is this 10 of Pentacles here? No, I want to know about the moon. Why is the moon here? Spirit. For Gemini, for their person. Why is the moon here for them? Nope, you wanted to come out. Walking away. Yeah, it's the same energy. And I don't know if it's that they walked away from someone that they were with and realized, like, you were it for them, and they always knew this thing. And maybe that's why you guys were kind of like in this energy, like, bro, like, I'm not here for this, like, make up your fucking mind, right? But with this energy of this, you have it twice here with the 8 of Cups, walking away, going away. There's just this energy of like letting go. With the moon, a lot of people look at it like as a deceptive energy or like something hiding, but I feel in this reading, it's almost like a kind of like a revelation of like getting out of this stuck mindset of being like, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want this for myself anymore. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better woman. And you guys have a bit to do with it. And not to say like, because I would never want to say like for someone to, you don't, how do I say this? Like, you never want to better yourself just because of someone else. I don't think it's just that. I think it's overall. I think you just kind of like, Spirit is kind of using you to like ignite them, to get them to where they need to be. Not necessarily like, I'm only going to change for this person. No, because what happens? What if you're not around? Is there going to be a shit show again? Are they going to go back to the bullshit? Are they going to like not know what the fuck they want and like be in this fucking circle and this like, what am I doing? Let's pull some energies out for you guys here in the love too. So we're definitely letting go of something. Spirit, how does their person feel right now about them, about Gemini? Ooh, you flew right out. Oh my God. Manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. And the energy I get from that is like, not that it's someone new. I feel like their Spirit is saying like, when they're talking about like them arriving, yeah, it kind of sounds like a new love is arriving, maybe for some of you, but strongly I feel it's more like they're just a new person, because this whole energy is just about shifting into something new and being a better person, not only for themselves but for you. So somehow you've manifested, or they've manifested you in a way, and it's just going to be new energy for you, for both of you guys. Let's pull another one, please. Oops. Come on. Let's get another one for Gemini. For the, oh my gosh, for the person. You want it to come out. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. There was this time where I just started seeing someone, and it was like the first time in my life where I felt like I wasn't so controlling about an outcome. I was completely attached. Yeah, of course I liked them, I cared about them, and I was like in a good place with them at the moment. But I'll never forget this moment I had. I decided to take this trip to Tennessee. My father lives in Tennessee. Me and my son go there a lot. So we decided to take a road trip with my niece, who is, I think she's like 20, 21. And with my son, he's 12. So he was 11 at the time. But we went on this trip, and I just remember thinking to myself, like, there was a moment where I was going through some things and, you know, like personal, like financial stuff. And there was just a lot going on in my life at that moment. And I thought to myself, we're literally taking a trip. And I could either have a shitty time worried about all these things, or I can give it all to the universe and know, like, you know what? I was able to take this trip, have this moment with my son, have this moment with my niece, and have like this beautiful bonding time with them. And it just be us, and just us enjoying ourselves, enjoying life. Because in life, we just have so many distractions. We have our phones, we have work, we have responsibilities, we have children. And sometimes we really need to just take time for ourselves. And in that alone time, there's a lot of... You'd be surprised how many things you'd find out about yourself just spending, you know, quiet time or alone time. And really living in the moment, like literally putting your phone away, you know, look at your kids in the face, really look at them. You know, I like to look at my sons until he starts getting weirded out. He's like, why are you staring at me like that? I'm like, bro, 'cause I love you. Like, but I do it because, dude, like, you never know when's your last day here. So why, I don't know, I'm feeling emotional. I don't know if some of you are feeling like maybe overworked or over, you know, whelmed by a lot of things, maybe with the holidays going on. And there's just a lot going on, right? And in the world in general. But being able to like kind of let all those things go and think about the things that really matter. You know, the people that are around you, the people who actually love you, that want to be around you, that literally pick up the phone or like they text you in the morning, you know. And it seems so like silly and mundane, like especially things we get used to because we do it on a daily basis. But really think about the people that you have around you. Like, these people choose to be around you because they fucking love you. So, you know, like with my son and with my niece, I'm like, we're taking this trip, you know, and she's young. I'm like, she decided to take a trip with her titi, you know, or her auntie. You know, this is fun. This is nice. You know, let's do it. And we ended up having such a beautiful and amazing time. Like, I just remember getting to my dad's house and there was these beautiful fireflies just flying around, and like the weather was perfect. It just, the energy, I don't know what it was about that trip or that day specifically that I got super emotional. And I'm just like, I love life. Like, life can be so beautiful. Like, yeah, there's things that are shitty and things that can happen around us, but if we really took the time to really appreciate and be grateful for all these beautiful things, and even the simple things, like finding the beauty in the simple things. And I said all that to say this, is that during this trip, I was in that energy, and I just felt like, I don't know, I almost felt like my partner at the time was almost magnetized to me because I was giving off that energy of like just being grateful and thankful for life. And it just had a positive reaction to everything else around me, not just him, but like everyone and everything. And just, we just had such a beautiful trip. But imagine if we can hone in on that energy on a daily basis and really learn to live life, and how those, in those moments where you're so grateful and so thankful and just stuck in that love. And I know, I'm not saying, I'm not coming from a place of like, everything's perfect, rainbows, but no, of course not. That's bullshit. That's life, you know. Like, I always say life is like a pendulum. Like, there's always gonna be good times, and then there's bad times, then there's gonna be good times, and there's gonna be bad times. But you have to learn how to react in those moments, and that's what's gonna determine like how things are gonna go for you. Yeah, you can have a shitty day. Hey, maybe you lost your job. That's shitty, right? But guess what? What if the universe, if you looked at it in a different perspective, what if the universe is trying to move you somewhere else to something better? And taking that moment to be like, okay, I'm going to look at this differently. Instead of me pouting, instead of me being negative, instead of me being like, yo, fuck them, I fucking hated the manager anyway. I hated this place anyway. They ain't pay shit anyway. Instead of being in that negative energy, just being like, you know what? I'm not meant to be there anymore. Spirit, God, someone, I have something better coming for me. And I'm just going to allow and just go with the flow of the way things are falling for me. And yeah, I mean, that's what I get from that card. So in that energy, I believe what that card was trying to say, like, you being in that energy, like, it's just allowing that love to come to you and for that love to deepen, because it can't help it. When you're in that energy, everything around you just has to, I heard coincide. I don't even know what that fucking means. Like, it has to work together, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. But Geminis, I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope everything goes great for you guys. Well, I saw this randomly, so I'm going to take that as a message. I heard trip. Take a trip somewhere. I was just talking about a trip. That's so funny. Maybe Spirit is guiding you guys. Maybe that's why I felt the need to share that story and how I had that reaction and that experience from the trip. But that card literally, that's kind of funny. Yeah, you guys need to go take a trip. And you know, I do nothing crazy like go to Tennessee, like, or go somewhere really far. I mean, I don't know where everyone's at, but I'm in Florida, so it's a bit of a drive for me. It's like about 9 hours. Hey, what are you doing? You okay? You sound like you were in a puke there, buddy. All right, guys, I forgot what the fuck I was saying, but you guys, I'm sorry, my dog, he's been like sick the last, my friend gave him one of these like huge bones. Like, I've never given him that bone before, like that type of bone to a dog before. So I'm like, sure, fine. I gave it to him. He started fucking puking yesterday. So I threw out the bone. I took him outside to take a shit yesterday, and he was like screaming in pain. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm just worried that he's, you know, that he's still feeling it right now. But you okay, buddy? All right, Geminis, I'm sorry I kept you on long enough and gave too much information. Bye. See you on the next reading.